Day 32, hard is just a feeling. That is what we're delving in today. Welcome, my name is Nina Sachs. I am a well-being coach, and if you're interested in anything to do with wellness and lifestyle coaching, go ahead and down into the descriptions to see how you can work with me. But today we are chatting about this idea that things are hard. Often we find, or we say to ourselves, this is so hard. This is so difficult. And we think that because it's so hard, it's something that is insurmountable. We can't overcome it. And I'm here to tell you that hard is just a feeling, and that actually, if something's hard, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is negative. If it is hard, it means that there is potential for growth. There's an opportunity to shift and change. It can actually be something that is positive. So if you're realizing that, you know what, it is just too hard to do this habit, to keep going at this habit, realize that there's a process that you can go through. I'm going to share with you the 3 steps that you can take if you're finding that something's hard, to shift the energy around that. All right, so let's get to it. Remember to give this a thumbs up if this is helping you, and if by the end of it you have learned something, please consider subscribing. So, number 1, recognizing that something is hard. That's the first step. Just acknowledging and recognizing that, okay, this thing is hard. So what could it be? It might be like you've decided that this habit that you're wanting to do is to take a cold shower every day. Now, if you're not used to the cold and you haven't done that before, taking a cold shower, ending your shower with cold every day is probably going to seem very hard. Maybe the first time you want to cook a vegetarian lentil stew may seem hard. Maybe if you're wanting to write a newsletter, you're just thinking, where do I start? This is so hard. So just first of all, acknowledging that something might be hard or that it is hard. Okay, so we've acknowledged it. Step number 2 is take a moment, take a breath, and where in your body do you feel that this action is hard? Is it in your heart? Is it in your gut? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your hip? Is it behind your eyes? Is it in your jaw? Just noticing, where in your physical body is the sensation of hard? This action step that you want to know that you're wanting to do. Where is it feeling hard? It might be your right knee, just randomly. So we're just taking a moment to sit quietly and be like, okay, this cold shower, this is going to be hard. Where do I feel a little niggle in my body? Okay, my lower back. Okay, now I know. Now I've located it. That's okay. That's cool. We now have a sensation that we can work with. And my third part is then, okay, if this action or if this habit or what I'm trying to do is hard, how do I flip it and turn it into something that I can now do more easily? So that is all about taking action. Taking action is going to help you move through the thing that is hard. And there are 3 ways. I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can take action. Because as soon as you start to take action on what it is that is hard, as soon as you just pop your arm in the cold water, as soon as you just sit down at your laptop to write the newsletter, as soon as you just get to the kitchen and you take the lentils out of the pantry, you are already moving closer towards that goal. You're moving closer towards being able to take action. Welcome, Gina. Good to see you. All right. So the 3 things that you can do when it comes to doing, taking action is, number 1, is just visualize it. Okay, so that's a part 1. Visualize yourself taking that cold shower. Visualize yourself writing the newsletter. Visualize yourself getting into the kitchen. And it doesn't have to be a long visualization, guys. Literally a 2-second. You just seeing yourself in the cold shower, done. Boom, 1, 2. I see myself having cooked this beautiful lentil dish, 1, 2. Whoa, I've seen myself complete this newsletter, 1, 2. It literally, your visualization can be short and sweet. The second one is maybe to journal about it, to write about it, because when you take your pen to paper, you're creating another thing. And so maybe that is all about, you could even write in the comments, what it is that you're going to take action on. You can write it in your journal, you can write it in the comments, whatever it is. But by writing it down, that can be very helpful for some people. And again, you don't need like a long journaling process, just like literally a sentence or two or 3 points that come to mind. And then the third one is that I always use in my coaching with my members. We always do 3. So we always visualize, we always do a little bit of journaling and writing. And literally, when I do journaling and writing, I might put a timer on for a minute, maybe 2 if we're going into a little bit of a longer journey, but not longer than that. And the third thing is that I put everyone in breakout rooms and we speak about it. Like, what is the hard thing that we need to do? And then we don't necessarily look for a solution, but we're just voicing what it is that's hard. And so you can just do that in front of the mirror. You can do that with your partner. And it might not be that you're wanting a solution. It's just like acknowledging that this thing is hard, that going for a cold dip is hard. Sitting down to do the newsletter is hard. And then what you're doing is in that you are now starting to take action. You're moving it, you're visualizing it, you're writing it, you are verbally expressing it. And then last part is take action. You're just taking action with regard to what you're needing to do. Small action step, doesn't have to be big. So whatever your habit has been on our 90-day journal, whatever your habit is going to be today, take action towards it, because when you do that, you're going to feel so much better. We all know how good it feels after we've taken the cold shower. You kind of like have the dopamine and the serotonin going, and you're like, woohoo, I can focus and I can like take the day, take the bull by the horns. And you just feel so much better. Once you've completed that newsletter, it feels good. Once you've cooked that meal, you've got this complete feeling of like happiness and gratitude. So that is my tip for you guys for today. Remember, if you are interested in delving into a little bit of coaching with me, just pop into the descriptions, have a look. All my websites are there, and you'll be able to find out exactly what it looks like when we work together. All right, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, take action. The hard things may be hard, but it's just a feeling, and we can navigate and shift and change that feeling. All right, see you again tomorrow for the next tip. Bye. See you, Gina. You are so welcome. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I can't wait to come and see your new store. I think it is looking absolutely gorgeous from the pictures that I've seen. I'm sure you must be so excited. So anyone who's catching this recording, Natural Yarns out in Simonstown now, please go and visit them, because I've still got like